what do you love about GCX?
My favorite part about GCX, the thing that I love the most, is the people, the community that have fostered over the years. I have been coming to GCX every year since its inception of DestinyCon, Destiny CommunityCon, GuardianCon, and to just see the growth and the expansion outside of one game and one community to the gaming community, and obviously the name change and the rebrand. Every time I go, you see familiar faces, and in some instances, like yourself, it's the only time I actually get to see some people. And so just having everybody come together for a great cause around different parts of something that we love, right? We all love gaming for different reasons. And then it expands beyond to the art, right? So the art of gaming, art of anime, and it just continues to grow and evolve, and to see it continue to do so and get bigger and better year over year. It all comes back to the beginning of just being a group of people who met at a bar, right? Like it all comes full circle to it. It comes back to the core of the people that make GCX what it is today.
Do you have a favorite moment from GCX, whether it's the marathon, being there in person, you know, that you really think about when you're talking about GCX?
So it was the year that we were in Tampa at the Tampa Convention Center, and I showed up in a onesie. There was a joke for, I think Corey said that if he raised a certain amount of money, he was going to do a romper, the Men of Destiny romper calendar. And so I thought, why not? I bought a romper. I brought it with me. I showed up to the jam. You guys were all on stage doing the jam, and I slipped in the back, and one of the security with the mic handed it to me and said, "Go, just start walking down the aisle." And I start walking, and I remember T was just like, "Can we just stop?" He like stops everyone talking. Can we just acknowledge this? What's walking down the aisle right now? And you guys invited me on, and I had to be on the side, and just that was my first almost introduction to the entirety of because it was like, you know, it was like one of the bigger events. It was just one of those moments where it was just like the inclusivity of being kind of almost like involved for the first time, even if it was on a whim. And that kind of started. Every year I've worn the onesies. I bought more onesies. I own, I don't know, I think 4 or 5 of them now. And there was actually someone who comes every year, and she made a photo album of her experiences of GCX. And I have a page. She's got a page dedicated to me with me and all my onesies. And that's to me personally, it's my memory, because it's become my shtick. And even one year I was like, I don't think I'm gonna bring the onesies or bring the outfits. I got a flood. People like, you got to, man, you got to, like, you gotta, you know, I even tried to theme them to the, you know, the theme of GCX that year. And so I don't know, that's one for me, a core one for me.
What is your connection to St. Jude? What's your St. Jude why?
Oh, the why? I'm a father. I'm a father of 2. And so my first charity stream for St. Jude was actually on the floor at one of GCX's events. One of your little pods you had set up. I did a 1 or 2 hour block. And at the time, I think I was into Warframe. So we were doing Warframe. And one of my quick incentives was something they were giving away at the event. It was like an exclusive kind of thing. I said, if we reach a certain amount, I will delete it. Like, we just got it. It was this exclusive thing. I was like, but if we reach this much money, I'll literally just delete it and never even get a chance to play it. And just my community, as well as friends there at the event, made me sure I hit that goal and made sure I deleted it on the spot. And it was, you know, it was one of those moments. I've been to St. Jude and actually visited the hospital, and see that firsthand, and everything that St. Jude has done and shows obviously the good that they're doing really strikes a chord with me, because like, I couldn't imagine if one of my kids needed that help. I mean, it's fantastic that it's there, but it's like, be one of those parents on the screen to have that interaction and to see kid and the parents pour their heart out for what St. Jude has done for them. That was one of the things early on that just really got to me. First time I ever interacted with you and Corey and Kevin was at home through a stream and did that first donation. It felt good. It might have been my first time I've ever donated. Ever since then, it's just been one of those things where if I can be involved, I can. I think a lot of it has to do with me being a father.